Well, here I am. I'm back, prettier than ever. It's that damn Billy. Really been incredibly busy at home the last few weeks. My husband's starting a new business. Besides our three wonderful cats, we have been fostering kittens that are three little brother kittens were only 4 weeks old, and one of them was having some challenges. So things have been really, really busy. I know that sounds crazy, and but no, busy. But I got plenty to talk about. But and I decided, I've been so struggling about who do I want to be to you. Do I want to be the 61-year-old man? Do I want to be the gay man? Do I want to be Buddhist? Do I want to be a free thinker? Do I want to be a Democrat? Is my I just and I realize that I can only be like who I am, and the reality of it is like pretty much like I'm a gay male Buddhist alcoholic, a sober alcoholic. I haven't had a drink in many, many years. But yeah, I do smoke pot, though. I started about a year ago after many years sober, clean and sober. And so sometimes I'm a little buzzed, and that's okay. I allow it myself. But I have no other vices. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I like to cook and eat. But anyway, the reason I thought today would be a good day to kind of like do this reboot is it is the 1st of May, which means it is the 1st of Gay Pride, the first day of Gay Pride. And I really feel that I need to say something about that, no matter who. I would really like to think I could appeal to a broad audience of a broad demographic of race, ethnicity, religious background, gender identification, sexual orientation, because I think the message or the things I want to talk about are things that happen to all of us, regardless of what's here on the outside. It's about what life going on the inside. Those are the things that most interest me. And so I just really can't be any more than honest about who I am. So today is the 1st day of May, and it is the first day of Gay Pride Month here in San Francisco.
Cut.
And what's that? Cut.
You say first day of May.
Oh, I can't cut. I don't edit. It's the first day of June. I told you I smoked some pot. It's the first day of June. My husband's back there yelling, cut. And I'm like, what? He must think I have like some kind of editing skills. It's the first day of June, which is the first day of Gay Pride Month here in San Francisco. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked, and I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot of things I want to talk about, because it's so easy for people out there. It's for somebody that lives in a city like San Francisco, New York, L.A., Miami, Atlanta, Chicago, cities with large gay populations. Gay pride is a thing, but there's so many hundreds and thousands of little cities and villages and hamlets out there across the country that there are no recognition. That sometimes somebody sees there's no gay people. So, oftentimes you'll hear straight people like, oh, like you have to just run out in the street and say, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. Like, what's to be proud of? And I don't think what people can realize, or maybe what we don't really internalize enough ourselves, is it's not so much about pride as it's about an exorcism of shame, a catharsis of shame. Because, as LGBTQ people, there's a lot of shame. And, recently I was hearing somebody speak about the difference between guilt and shame, and they simply put it like, guilt is a feeling that I feel about something I do. Shame is a feeling that affects who I am. It's about who I am. And, particularly in my generation, and I'm sure I'm watching a lot of this thing that's videos on YouTube, and it's all gay coming out stories and stuff like that. And you know what? Kids today aren't having it any easier than I did 40 years ago. Oh, and interesting enough, this is my 40th anniversary of officially being a gay man, because it is 40 years ago this June that I went to my first gay bar. And so we will talk about that tomorrow. So in the meantime, fly your flag, be happy, be proud, be gay, be mindful. Okay, and we'll talk tomorrow. Okay, I'll tell you about the first time I went to a gay bar. It was fabulous.